everyone!
Princess and the Bear here, and we're back at Disney Springs, this time for Flavors of Florida, whatever that means.
Bear's least favorite festival.
Yes, because usually, as usual, like last year, it's mostly stuff from I could eat and then drink to the princess. So we're going to try to go do this without passing out from hunger pains.
Be sure to stay orange.
You heard the girl. First up, one of our old stomping grounds.
We always have to go to Polite Pig.
Any excuse is a good excuse.
I got a grapefruit margarita because it's safe and they changed the whiskey on me for my beloved apple cider whiskey sour, so it's no longer vegan. I'm really sad about that. But I do have a grapefruit margarita. Grapefruit isn't really my jam, but let's see. It's not too grapefruity, so I actually don't mind it. I wouldn't proactively come and get this every single time, but I like it. I'm gonna drink it. I will give it a 4 out of 5 margaritas. It is great for a hot day outside, so it fits the flavors of Florida.
Moment silence for the apple cider whiskey sour. It's not gone, it's just not vegan. Cheers, we barely knew it. There's like a hint of carbonation to it, slightly sweet. It's more of like a cooler, refreshing margarita than like what's gonna be really tart or really strong. Like it's a nice balance. It drinks very well. It's no apple cider whiskey sour. It's actually not half bad. 3.75 out of 5 logs. We have the St. Augustine bacon washed old fashioned. Now in my mind, I'm thinking of like literally like washing whiskey through bacon on like washing boards. Probably not the way it happened. Or like a bacon weave, like epic mealtime style. Either way, I'm not gonna say no to bourbon.
Well, it's just the same number of points every year. You can borrow or send points. But COVID kind of screwed us up, so I have kind of an extra,
It's definitely powerful. On the strength of really every old fashioned I've ever had, you get a hint of bacon, like a slight hint, but then it's gone. Whiskey's far too strong on that. It's definitely another sipping old fashioned other than any of them have been drinking ones. It's no Topolino's old fashioned, but it's up there. 3.5 out of 5 logs.
This is 1000% my favorite thing to get here from Polite Pig. There's several different vegan options that you can get, but this one is like eating barbecue meat with the meat eaters. I love the smoke and the flavor of the cauliflower, and every time I come here, it's a 10. It's so good. This one's not as smoked as usual. There's no like char on it, so I'm gonna give it just a few points out for that, but it's still really tasty. I'm gonna give it 4.75 out of 5 cauliflowers. It's like literally one of the best quick service places you can go is at Disney Springs. I promise you, don't let the pigs everywhere scare you.
Barbecue cauliflower, still have not figured out how to make it taste this good at home. So we keep coming back to Polite Pig. Sides, bar none. I'm just begging them. Like we love you like you love us. Jackfruit. I'm telling you, jackfruit barbecue. You guys can do it. I have faith. I have faith. Okay, glistening, well cooked on each side. A nice barbecue color to it. We're doing Florida's work here. Florida's work. Barbecue all your vegetables. That unique taste to it. That's still a 4.5 out of 5 plus. Always good. So a new seasonal salad from Polite Pig. Salad changes every month, not every other month. This time we have prosciutto and asparagus with, looks like some popcorn. There's some cheese in here with spinach. It's an interesting mixture. It doesn't really look like it's got dressing on it, but I could be wrong. We'll see when we bite into it. Let's get a little of the greens. Let's spear an asparagus spear. Not too much of prosciutto all at once. That is it the Manchego cheese, the prosciutto. And the greens in is not dressed, but honestly, with the flavor, it doesn't really need to be. It's nice and like moist, like freshly washed, with the prosciutto and everything else sitting on top. It's a very light salad. If you like prosciutto, you'll love this. It's a good mix. I wasn't expecting much, but they always manage to surprise us here. 3.75 out of 5 stars. I would take a bigger version. So here is another of their flavors of Florida specials here, Polite Pig this month. Shrimp ceviche. Now, I read shrimp ceviche, and as normal, being a bear, I didn't read the entire description. It's shrimp ceviche with watermelon. I feel like they know I was going to hate it, so they came by and made sure that I knew that the watermelon is both grilled and smoked. Give it a different flavor. I'm slightly afraid. So let's just go ahead and cut off a nice piece of shrimp, or sea roach, as we call it. Do a cut of this watermelon, not too big, because I kind of want to like this, and I want to do everything possible to make sure that it has the best chance of me not spitting this out. Watermelon is too slippery. It's another reason why I hate it. Let's load you up there. We're gonna load some tomato up here with some added citrus. There we go. I lost the watermelon. We're gonna try this one more again. We're gonna try it the bear way. Spear, spear. Got it that time. You know what? I think I kind of like it. The smoke really covers up that watermelon flavor. The watermelon consistency is still there. And when you have the tomatoes mixed in with like that flavor of the shrimp, you just kind of forget about it. It takes what are really strong flavors, the watermelon and then the shrimp, and sort of mellows them out with the light citrus from the tomatoes. That's a 4.5 out of 5 claws. With watermelon on the plate. I can do a little bit less watermelon, but altogether, it's tasty. It's basically 2 salads. But I can stand to watch a couple salads. Yeah, that's right. I ate all the watermelon. I'm not ashamed. It tastes good. Sorry. Judge me. Amorette. They get a cocktail, they don't know what's in it, so we don't want to drink it.
It's a French 75, which we've had French 75s before, and it's not just a wine like they said in there. There's actual ingredients in it, but they didn't know and couldn't get us a list, so we can't get anything from here. The other 2 things are dome cakes. Bear doesn't want a dome cake.
I don't want a dome cake, especially an Orangeburg dome cake, but let's see what else they have to offer.
Florida Sunshine Tea. This is your Flavors of Florida tea. All of their teas are vegan, except for 2, and then they have 2 pumps of sugar that are also not vegan. Everything else is. Confirm this one is, so awesome. We get a limited time low caffeine tea. It tastes like an iced tea, and I appreciate an iced tea without excessive sugar. This is what tea should taste like. I give it a 4.5 out of 5 teas. It's tea-tastic.
Low caffeine and no sugar tea with the Florida name on it. I suppose there isn't really much that isn't for eating or drinking a nice cold tea underneath the trees in the shot where Floridians belong. quite refreshing. I forget that they have the tea stand here, but you actually can get just bags of the tea to take home as well. So if you don't want them to make you a tea, you can buy bags of tea and just make it yourself. Put in your suitcase, take it home with you. This is like the perfect drink under all this. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
This is the Aurora blue tea. Bear did add peach syrup to this. You can see a coloration difference. Admittedly, Bear and I never really went into this tea place until, I want to say like Halloween time last year, maybe a little bit before, when we promoted some pumpkin spice stuff, and I came here to buy some for our friends the Foolish Morgans. And now we love it. We come here like every single time. It's like this little dark horse place in the very back, but I highly recommend coming here looking for teas or sugars or like spices. Oh, this is really tasty. It's very flavorful, and yeah, it's like light on the sugar, but whatever. It's a no caffeine tea, and I kind of like it better than mine. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 teas. This is also tea-tastic. I'm ready for tea time.
Aurora blue, because the color of it spoke to me. Favorite color is blue. And yes, I did get 1 pump of the syrup. They give you 1 to 3 pumps. I wanted something light and not too sugary, and I've been trying to cut the caffeine, so no caffeine's the way to go for me. Ooh, that's a perfect amount. It's like just enough where you taste the peach, but not enough to make it like a sugary southern sweet tea mess. It's 4.5 out of 5 plus. Underrated spice and tea shop at Change. Come, they have all sorts of things here. For home and homecoming.
We don't come to Homecomin a lot. They don't really have a lot of good vegan options, but we'll put some links for our previous food reviews there.
But they do have drinks, so we're gonna try those.
They do have good. This is your flavors of a Florida Homecomin drink. It is a Tito's drink. Thank goodness it doesn't have moonshine in it. The moonshine they use is not vegan. It is actually an option that they have on their menu year-round, which is why I feel a little bit taken. I feel like Disney does this with every festival. They take something that exists and they just slap a festival sign on it and say that it's new, but it's not. So this is one of those things, but it's popular, and it's fresh squeezed orange juice. Oh yeah, with muddled strawberry. This is how you orange juice. This really tastes like Florida. This is a 5 out of 5 oranges. If Orange Bird were a drink, a vegan drink, because I don't drink bird, it would be this.
I have to give props to the princess. I half expected, probably like 60% expected her to squeeze a California joke in there, literally squeeze one, and she resisted. I didn't, however, because, you know, Florida orange over anything.
Florida man.
Ooh. Like I said, this is their most popular drink at the restaurant, and I can see why. A mix of orange juice and the Tito's, with this sort of like agave to take that bite out of the Tito's. That's a cocktail. Now you can also get this in one of their big sipper cups. Their sipper cups are refillable. Don't be like us, unless you get your sipper cup at home. We never bring sipper cups back to anything. Anything that's ever had a refillable cup, we've almost always used at home. From here, Halloween Horror Nights, to the Jurassic Park Tiki Bar in Universal, we never remember cups. But save yourself some dollars and get a cool beverage. 4 out of 5 plus. Pizza Panda keeps finding reasons for us not to come here. We've tried several times to come here. 1, there's nothing vegan. 2, we came from the Florida Fletch Salami Pizza, but they were out.
At least we got one of these.
Yes, the one place that had them. Every other place we went today was out of these. So, something accomplished.
Here we have the agave Aurora, our Flavors of Florida Margarita. It looks like water, and I'm here for it. That's beautiful. I love mezcal, and it's just perfect amount of mezcal. This is my jam. This is the best drink I've had today. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a Princess Cities item. You should come to Frontera anyway because their food is good, but this drink is fire.
What do they do this drink with the like burned oranges on the side and then this like special salt? Creative. I like it. Simple but pretty. Oh my god. The mezcal, the tequila. That is the best drink we've had so far today. It's out of 5 out of 5 quality. You guys get the chance to come here, come in, hang out in the bar, get this drink. The drink window is gone. The drink's ain't.
This is our beautiful chips and guac. It's the same guac that you can get at the Mexico Pavilion in Epcot. It's owned by the same company. We got our beautiful sauces. I'm just gonna do my favorites here because we literally just did a review here on Cinco de Mayo, and it was amazing. So, if you haven't already watched our Cinco de Mayo video, you should do that.
That's why I don't want to think at all.
It's so fresh and tasty, and like it's the perfect smoothness of guac, and there's no tomatoes in it. You know that it's not authentic if there's tomatoes in the guac. This is tasty, and it used to be like my midday park snack at Epcot if I needed one. 4 out of 5 guacamoles. The only way this could be better is if they made it tableside. That's it.
Nice fresh guacamole. One of the few places on property does it right. Good flavor. Now it normally does come with mango on it. We always get the mango off so that I can make it through this whole video. Look at that. How beautiful that looks. You know you want some. Some for the camera, some for the community. Coming here for me is a representation of me and the princess as a YouTube channel. A little bit of California, a little bit of Florida. 4 out of 5 balls. So here we have their shrimp cocktail. You have a hibiscus avocado salsa with a cucumber sauce in here as well, and then these nice Florida shrimp. Got a little bit of radish in here. It's very colorful. You even have like little pieces of like mandarin orange as well. That is a tortilla chip full. Served fresh. There's definitely a lot of citrus, but it's balanced out by both the avocado and the shrimp. It's like a nice, smooth, cooling shrimp. And the shrimp is nice and bright, but you don't get that oceany flavor. And the avocado helps sort of take that bite out of the citrus. It's a good cocktail, made for dipping. Now, only some places in Disney Springs is brave enough to order vegan shrimp for the princess. But until then, more for me. 4.5 out of 5 plus. I like it. Some of this guacamole here, there's so much of it. I know the princess tried to eat it all by herself, but some of this shrimp cocktail. There's already avocado in here, as far as one of the sauces. I just lost a sea roach. Let's see how that tastes. It elevates it. More avocado. It's singing. Like the music here. It's singing.
Rate up your rating, or?
I'm gonna leave my rating where it is, but it's still good. same company that owns Frontera also owns La Cava. So you can get a La Cava avocado here in Disney Springs. All the best drinks at Epcot you can usually find here. Blended avocado, tequila, no mistakes are made. 4.5 out of 5 plus. Frontera Bar is underrated.
We weren't expecting to stop there, but Bear kind of made us do that, and I am so glad that he did. This is like the best stop of our entire day.
A nice cool bar, guac. Really can't go wrong with that.
Now I have the hiccups.
On to the next. You might be wondering, Princess and the Bear, where is your hanger bar footage? Well,
we already did all 3 of these offerings last year, Flavors of Florida. They have not changed.
Disney's been doing this thing where they're rehashing things from the year before, even more than some of the Epcot festivals. We thought we'd show you more of the new stuff rather than more of the same.
Yeah, so check out that video if you want to see Bear's thoughts on these tacos over here.
They were spicy.
And I got a mule last time. It was delicious. Almost the Carlton. Our seasonal margarita this month, which also I kind of think goes with Flavors of Florida, is a key lime margarita. Now, all you have to do to make it vegan is not get the graham cracker crust that it usually comes with. So it's not a full key lime pie. We'll say it's like a crustless key lime pie because nobody eats honey graham crackers on anything. And Monin syrup is fire. I didn't expect this to be so heavy in the key lime, and it really is, and I'm into it. I think it's like a 3.5 out of 5 margaritas. It's not as good as Frontera, but it's tasty.
We've had key lime margaritas before, but they've always been a fairly mixed bag. I'm kind of missing that graham cracker crust, though. Nobody puts graham cracker in anything? Where does this princess come from? Certainly not Florida.
It's not vegan.
You know? I get a punch in the back of the throat of key lime there, like most people get when they get arrested for touching alligators here. I saw it on the news the other day. Quite terrible. Either way, it's a solid margarita. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Blood orange, gin and tonic. This is your Flavors of Florida bar cart drink. I thought it was the key lime margarita. That's the seasonal. This is your Flavors of Florida, which is also in the same duration of the seasonal. So, double seasonal drink? That's very gin forward. If you like the taste of rubbing alcohol, if you like the taste of gin, this is the drink for you. This is not the drink for me. This is a 2 out of 5 gins. This is a gin drinker's drink. I don't think Bear's gonna like this either because the man is not a gin drinker. He is a bourbon man.
This one's got me pacing. Because not only am I not a gin person, in the category of gin cocktails, I do not like G&Ts. I'll handle a Tom Collins every now and then if it's made a certain way, but a gin and tonic? You put blood orange syrup in there, hopefully this salvages it. It's blood orange, but it's a blood orange rubbing alcohol. That's a 1 out of 5 plus. Only the most ginny of the gin drinkers are on drinking this. God, that's awful. I actually got to drink this whole thing. Oh.
It's not a mistake.
Yes, I am committing to that mistake. Flavors of Florida. See, you can come here and spend a nice half a day in the Florida sun and enjoy. There's still plenty more that we didn't do.
Half a day? We were here all day, and we still only did a couple of places. It was
from
hot.
like
It was a good time.
We've
been here like 6-7 hours now.
3 to 7, 4 or 5 hours.
It's been a while.
Like 5 hours.
No, it's been way longer than that.
Well, we saw a
Man,
movie
there's no
too.
sense in
We saw a
time.
movie.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, and we got here at 11. You
7
guys
o'clock.
do the math. All right, whatever. 7. We got here at 11. We got here at 10:30.
Either way.
Actually.
Flavors of Florida is a fun time to be had at Disney Springs. You can spend a whole day munching, drinking, and just having a good time. Live music, things going on. If you guys want to see more of this, not Flavors of Florida, but other things, let us know in the comments below. If there's anything else you can see us do, that is always a new place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos, 5 Floridas a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, whoop!
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe. And if you don't comment, how are we supposed to get constructive criticism? How are we supposed to continue with this channel? We're already feeling like POSs for even doing this because we have so many videos and we're not successful and everyone's beating us up online.
Happy Sunday! Happy 4th of July weekend, everybody. Welcome to the party. We are Sugar Bob. We got 3 more sets for you guys. Don't go too far. We will be right back. Thank you.